My son, pay attention to my wisdom. Lend your ear to my understanding, that you may preserve discretion and your lips may keep knowledge. For the lips of an immoral woman drip honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil. This is temptation. Sounds good, but soon as you get it, it turns bitter. That's what temptation is. It's a sexual sin. It's sexual temptation. But in the end, she is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps lay hold of hell, lest you ponder her path of life. Her ways are unstable, and you do not know them. She'll lie to you just to get you to give in to her temptations. Therefore, hear me now, my children, and do not depart from the words of my mouth. Remove your way far from her, and do not go near the door of her house, lest you give your honor to others, and your years to the cruel one. This is talking about how the evil one, the temptress, she will try to get you to do whatever it is she wants you to do, to fall into temptation. She'll lie to you. She'll promise you the world. And when it all comes down to it, she don't care if you go to heaven. She don't care if you go to hell. She's just going to drop you anyway. And that's what it's talking about here. Lest you give her honor to others and your years to the cruel one, lest aliens be filled with your wealth and your labors go to the house of a foreigner, and you mourn at last when you flesh out your body are consumed, and say, how I have hated instruction and my heart despised correction. You didn't want to hear what God said. That's what it's talking about. I have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined my ear to those who instructed me. I was on the verge of total ruin in the midst of the assembly and congregation. That means you didn't listen to what the church said. You didn't listen to what your elders said. You didn't listen to your parents. You didn't listen to God. Drink water from your cistern and running water from your own well. Should your fountains have dispersed abroad, streams of water in the streets. Let them be only your own and not for strangers with you. It's talking about the water is tainted or the water lines, and the water will be scarce because you fell into temptation. Let them be only your own and not for strangers with you. Let your fountain be blessed and rejoice with the wife of your youth. As a loving deer and a graceful doe, let her breast satisfy you at all times and always be raptured with her love. For why should you, my son, be raptured in an immoral woman and be embraced in the arms of the seductress? In other words, stay faithful to your wife. Don't stray with the temptress. For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he ponders all his paths. His own equities entrap the wicked man, and he is caught in the cords of his sin. He shall die for lack of instruction, and in the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. So what this is talking about is when you fall into the deceit, into the lies and the tempting from the temptress, and you fall away from your marriage, you fall away from your God, she leads you to astray. The temptress leads you astray. And you just don't listen to anybody's instruction because you think you know it all, because you're wallowing in the waters of sin. Now, Proverbs 6. My son, if you become surety of your friend, if you have shaken hands in pledge for a stranger, you are snared by the words of your mouth. You are taken by the words of your mouth. So do this, my son, and deliver yourself. For you have come into the hand of your friend. Go and humble yourself. Plead with your friend. Give no sleep to your eyes, nor slumber to your eyelids. Deliver yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, and like a bird from the hand of the fowler. So what that is saying is, if you do your friend wrong, go apologize to your friend. Go confront them, apologize to them, ask for forgiveness, forgive your friend. This is what it's talking about. Don't waste time, because if you don't do this and you don't ask God for forgiveness as well, you are harming yourself. Go to the ant, you sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which having no captain, overseer, or ruler, provides her supplies in the summer and gathers her food in the harvest. How long will you slumber, O sluggard? When will you rise from your sleep? A little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall your poverty come in you like a prowler, and you need like an armed man. So what that is talking about is don't be lazy. Do not be lazy, because when you're lazy, you provide nothing for yourself. You help yourself none. As a matter of fact, you go without when you are lazy. It ends up biting you in the behind. A worthless person, a wicked man, walks with a perverse mouth. He winks with his eyes. He shuffles his feet. He points with his fingers. Perversity is with his heart. He devises evil continually. He sows discord. Therefore his calamity shall come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. That means a person who is evil, thinks evil, plans evil to do evil to others, and his heart is evil, and he is going to fall in his own demise. These 6 things the Lord hates. Yes, 7 are an abomination to him: a proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that are swift in running to evil, a false witness who lies, and one who sows discord among brethren. Those are things he absolutely does not like. There's 7 of them. My son, keep your father's commandment, and do not forsake the laws of your mother. Bind them continually upon your heart. Tie them around your neck, and know them. When you roam, they will lead you. When you sleep, they will keep you. And when you awake, they will speak with you. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law a light. Reproofs through instructions are the way of life, to keep you from the evil woman, the temptress, from flattering tongue of a seductress. Do not lust after her beauty in your heart, nor let her allure you with her eyelids. For by means of a harlot, a man reduced to a crust of bread, and an adulteress will prey upon his precious life. You'll get tempted, fall into it, and it will destroy you. Can a man take fire to his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can one walk on hot coals, and his feet not be seared? So he is who goes to his neighbor's wife. Whoever touches her shall not be innocent. Don't covet your neighbor's wife. People do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy himself when he is starving, yet when he is found he must restore 7-fold. He may have to give up all substance of his house. Whoever commits adultery, if you steal, you're gonna get caught. That's what it's saying. Whoever commits adultery with a woman lacks understanding. Who does not destroy his own soul, wounds and dishonor he will get, and his reproach will not be wiped away. For jealousy is a husband's fury. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will accept no recompense, nor will he be appeased though you give many gifts. What that is saying is, if you covet someone else's wife, you fall prey to that husband coming at you with a vengeance. And you are in the wrong, not the husband, not the wife who catches the husband with another woman. Goes with whether you're a woman or a man. If you're cheating with someone else's spouse, that wife or that husband has the right, according to God, to come at you with vengeance, and you will be in the wrong because you coveted another person's spouse. That's what it's talking about. So this is basically going over the commandments in Proverbs 5 and 6. And you just have to keep the commandments. It speaks about it over and over in the Bible. So it's very important to God. So keep the commandments, right? Don't get away from them. And the world has gotten away from them so much. It's so important. God bless you.